It is 8 o'clock on the dot, and this is Coffee Talk. Rise and shine, my friends. I'm first warning meteorologist Eric Burris. Thanks for joining us. We're here hanging out as we do 7 days a week in the morning at 8 o'clock, chatting about what's going on in the world of weather. Hopefully your day's starting off wonderfully. I know mine is starting off wonderfully. I've got my regular coffee is done. Now I've moved on to my protein shake coffee, and hopefully you're getting your Sunday going. Top two things that we are monitoring this morning, okay? First off, comfy temperatures, nice quiet conditions, but it's turning wet again. Yeah, we're going to be looking at rain chances, and not just one. We've got two opportunities to see some rainfall here in the forecast, and that's just today. So let's do that thing. Let's wake up and rise and shine on a Sunday. I showed this right off the top, or actually it was on the very end of our newscast. This is a shot from our tower cam looking over at the Orlando International Airport. I see a couple of Airbuses. I'm a Boeing guy, but that's okay. Looks like a really nice forecast to go flying. Current conditions over at Orlando International Airport, by the way, just so that we're all on the same page here, we are looking pretty okay. Couple of delays. Overwhelmingly, though, the flights are all on time. All right, back to our tower cam shot. This is a look over to Winter Park from our West 2 Studios tower cam. Downtown Orlando looking great. The tourist district, some clouds over top of us. Over to the shoreline, let's head over to Melbourne. That's the one. Look at how beautiful that is. And last but not least, Volusia County. Always the unbelievable shot of the ocean, right? It's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Quiet ocean, bright sunshine. This, my friends, is the stuff that dreams are made of. So we do have a lovely start to the day. And yes, we do have some rain chances, but not right now. So we're going to go outside and we're going to get a jump on the day. We're going to get the day started, okay? Here's first warning, live Doppler radar. We are tracking some rainfall off of the East Coast. There's a look at our live sweep. And as the radar scans through, you can see there's even some pockets of heavier rainfall. That is not a problem because look at its overall motion. Heading due north. It is staying over the Gulf Stream waters. Not a problem for us whatsoever. A little convergence line, we like to say. So temperatures, and we're scrolling through the hourlies on the bottom of the screen, but here's the live data, okay? 64 in Orlando, 63 in the Villages, 61 degrees in Ocala, and 66 to 68 from Titusville over to Melbourne. So let's look at this forecast here because it gets to be interesting. Honestly, it gets to be interesting because we've got showers in the forecast in two different kind of time frames. So first off, this morning's fine. Lunchtime on, we'll start to see a few showers popping up. And this afternoon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock, we're going to be dealing with some rains around. Okay, so that's the first set of it. Okay? Then we look at the opportunity to see quieter conditions. And then for tonight, we see the opportunity for more showers. Okay? So just keep that in mind. Now, that all said, I want to point out that the showers that we see during the day today should be pretty okay. That shouldn't be much of a problem, okay? But into tonight, we're going to have an opportunity for some thunderstorms. So let's do this. Let's just, let's look at our overall forecast using Futurecast, okay? Here's lunchtime, and we're good. Notice, though, into the afternoon, there's 2 o'clock. You can see some scattered showers popping up. 3, 4 o'clock, the showers are kind of moving out. And then into tonight, you see how by 10 o'clock, we're starting to see some of those more vibrant colors north and west of town. That 10 p.m., time frame, as this line of rain moves through, those overnight rains may get a little feistier, okay? And so because of that, the Storm Prediction Center, literally as soon as I click the play button here on Coffee Talk, the Storm Prediction Center just placed our north and western areas under a level 1 or isolated risk for strong to severe storms, okay? So it's not a major concern, but they did just make a tweak. Okay, and with that said, we're going to have to watch tonight, sunset overnight, that kind of a time frame, all right? That said, let's break down the overall threats here And you can see the overall concern really in our area is going to be for wind gusts. You know, there's the potential of an isolated tornado, but really it's not going to be hail. Really, we're looking at wind gusts as the thing to monitor, okay? So let me do this. Let me just tweet this out just because I'm seeing this. It literally came in right as I went on the air with Coffee Talk. Good morning to you. Heads up, friends. Showers this afternoon won't be too bad, but tonight, 9p to 2a, there will be a line of showers and storms with a cold front. Those could get a bit feisty. We'll be watching, but the SPC has, let me put the other graphic out first. Stand by, friends. Bear with me. This is how the sausage is made part. Placed our northernmost areas under a level 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather. Let me just do one additional tweet to that, and then I'll be back to you, Coffee Talk friends. I apologize, but it literally came in right when I was hopping on, and I want to get this out. The biggest threat appears to be gusty winds, but it's something we'll be watching for you. Okay. Good. That's done. Now we're good. Hi, how are you? All right, to your questions, comments, and concerns. So anyway, that's kind of what we're looking at. Here's that 12-hour forecast. Now we can discuss as I get caught up. Taylor says, doing the weatherman thing. Stand by, Houston. Yeah, exactly right. Carla, good morning to you. David, Nancy, Pat, good morning. Good morning. Hope everybody's doing okay. Frank, good morning. Oh, and then the assistant news director texts me. The assistant news director and I have the same love language, and it's just hilarious. All right. Sarah's asking parks today. So if you're heading to the parks today, I'm not going to lie, I may even try to head out to the parks today, but I would just say as long as you know that there's going to be the potential of a couple of showers. I think this afternoon we're getting into a couple of showers. For tonight, there may be the opportunity for a few thunderstorms in there. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to just change the icon from rain to thunder for tonight. Now that we're getting later in the day and the new outlook is out, that 9 p.m. is going to go from rain. We're going to pop thunder in there. Just because with that new kind of overall idea. So yeah, showers in the forecast today. Tonight, there's going to be the opportunity for some thunder and lightning. Margaret's asking, is Orlando affected? Well, of course. Yeah, I mean, Orlando's going to be getting into some rainfall this afternoon with those showers, and then again for tonight. So here's kind of a look at where we're at in terms of the overall scenario, just to time it out, because I made it like halfway through the newscast this morning, and I'm like, I need a better way to explain this. And so this is basically the idea. This afternoon, we're turning breezy because we're in between weather systems. So gusty breeze, scattered showers around, okay? Then that quiets down and moves out. Then a cold front approaches us tonight, and that cold front's going to have showers, even thunder showers, and a low-end threat for something stronger. Then through the day tomorrow, we clear things out and we cool things down. It is going to be just stunning. It's going to be absolutely, absolutely beautiful. Seriously. Tomorrow's going to be great. Tomorrow's going to be great. All right? All right. Brian says, nice tie. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Any questions, comments, concerns? We've got to take you through the temperatures too. So let's just do a comparison in temperatures. Today we make it into the lower range of the 80s. Tomorrow we'll have 70 for a high temperature. It's not going to be frigid chilly or anything. But there is going to be a noticeable change. Chris is asking, Oviedo at 1. I think you're going to be fine. I think it's going to be shortly after that we get into some scattered showers. Yeah. So let's do this. Let's look at our Futurecast model, and I want to take you through, and then we can look at some of the more specific elements of Futurecast, okay? Cloudy skies through lunchtime. 1 p.m. we're fine. Notice by 2 o'clock the model's bubbling up some showers around town. 2, 3, 4 o'clock, we've got these little pockets of rain. All right, by 5, 6 o'clock it moves out, and then we start to watch that line of storms approaching us. 10 p.m. approaching Marion County, right? 11 o'clock getting through and into Flagler County by midnight, getting into the metro by about 1, 2 o'clock, and it should be weakening as it moves through. But by 2, 3 o'clock, that rain will start to move in, and then we will be clearing out. Just looking through the day on Monday, I mean, there's 2:30, 3 o'clock. It's a mostly sunny sky, so it does look better. But let's do this. Let's look at the thunderstorm indexes and all the other little severe parameters we have on Futurecast. We'll start with the lightning parameter, all right? And through the afternoon, you see we're fine, right? But into tonight, I mean, Futurecast isn't really going with lightning in our area, it doesn't look like. Yeah, so all right, that's cool. Certainly then I would imagine that it's not going to be finding much instability either. Yeah, I mean, there's like, you can see it's a little brighter, but there's not much, which is fine by me. And then all that instability moves out. Yeah, so Futurecast isn't really buying it much, but the dynamics are there on the super low end side. So it makes sense that the Storm Prediction Center has at least made a subtle mention. Janice says, easy like Sunday morning. You know it is. Yeah, figures breaks up before Daytona, then bubbles back up. Well, Taylor, again, don't look at it like that, because that's also the model interpolating hour by hour. You know, so don't look at it like that. Look at it as kind of a progression. You have to interpolate it yourself as well. Don't look at it as it doing that, because it's not going to break apart and then fall and then strengthen back up. That's not real. But the computer puts out a new forecast every 3 hours, right? So every 3 hours is an image. So what my weather computer does is it takes image 1 and image 2 and it tries to blend it together. And sometimes it moves it smoothly, sometimes it kind of fades it and re-emerges it. So don't think that it's just going to fall apart, because that's not the reality. Oh, I know, but still, it's like a force field around Daytona. I don't know, I was in Daytona yesterday, it was pouring. You know? So, I don't know. Great walking weather. It's great today. It really is great this morning. But later on in the day, we do get into some rainfall. That's okay. We could handle that sort of thing. If you're playing golf today, people, let me tell you something. The gusty winds are going to be trouble enough. Then you work in some afternoon showers, and you know, it's not going to be the easiest. So let's take a look at this weather picture, okay? Storm system that brought us all the rain, it starts to lift to the north, and through the day today, it brings some nasty weather to the Carolinas, Virginia, the mid-Atlantic. Cold front does get drugged through our area, and we get that storm chance tonight, and then for tomorrow, we turn a bit cooler, okay? Very cool. Looks great for our Monday, looks great even for our Tuesday. While we're looking good Tuesday, out to Texas, okay, we start to watch this new storm system. I also want to draw your attention to these colors right in there. The blues and the pinks, that's rain, that's winter. Big winter type storm system. Ice, sleet, snow for Texas, gross. For us, as that storm system moves our direction into the day on Wednesday, we'll get showers, and then our pattern turns chilly Thursday and Friday. So let's put it together and take a look at Central Florida's certified most accurate 7-day forecast, okay? 82 today. Tonight, a few thunder showers around as that front moves in. For tomorrow, 70 a high temperature. So it's going to be that 12-degree drop, okay? Then it's a chillier start Tuesday, but we start to bring the temperatures up by Tuesday afternoon. Wednesday, showers with that next front. Wednesday night, some rain with that next front. Thursday morning, the rains clear out. And look at that. Thursday, high temperature 68. Friday, high temperature 64. That is going to be jacket weather. Okay? Friday, like, let's just take a minute. Let's look at our Friday temperatures. Waking up on Friday morning, 39 in Ocala, 41 in Leesburg, 44 in Orlando, 43 in Kissimmee. Friday afternoon, 57 in Palm Coast, 64 in Orlando. Yeah, it's gonna be a little chilly. All right, so we do have some chill in the forecast coming up this week. Jackets, don't put them away yet. I just got a new jacket. I'm very excited to wear it late this week. Kenneth, good morning. Patty says 69 on Saturday. Got to go to Orlando Airport. Very cool. Jan says going to listening mode. Bacon needs to be pulled out of the oven. Oh, that sounds like you're going to have a lot of fun. Any questions, comments, concerns, friends? By the way, we are still working. Yes, Taylor, it is a Stitch Fix jacket. We are still working on our hurricane season forecast. That comes out on March the 1st. We are deep into the research, and it's almost time. Listen, it's almost time for me to start putting the graphics together for the hurricane forecast, which I can't even believe is a thing already. Yeah, so deep at work in that. Yep. Fire pit weather, Cheryl says. Oh yeah, I don't have a fire pit. As the kids get older, these are things that I will be purchasing. Yeah. Annie, what time did you say it was going to rain today? I'd say, 1, 2, 3 o'clock is when we're going to start to see the showers really developing, 2, 3 o'clock really, in that time frame. And then again tonight, we'll see some thunderstorms. Chris says March calendar. The March calendar technically is done. Here's the March calendar. I just need to tweak it a little bit. So I'll get there. I'll get there. I'll get there. All right? I'll get there. Maybe I'll put the graphic together today after the morning show, and maybe I'll put the graphic together during the morning show today and then have it for you. What do you say? Huh? Does that work? Does that work for you? Will you add in Friday's temperatures to March? What do you mean, Friday's temperatures to March? I don't even know what you mean. I know that I was waiting a couple more days to be able to get a complete second cycle to incorporate. I did March, but it was 1.5 cycles. So I need to get, now that I've got the full second cycle through, we're on cycle day like 2 right now. I can do March with a bit of confidence, with a little bit of confidence. So yeah, we'll get March done. I'll probably work on it this morning, just because you asked. All right. All right. But at any rate, one thing that's interesting, and I haven't looked at it here in a minute, is, hold on. I want the GFS sausage being made. Stand by. I want to look at that. I want to look and see because if you recall, the very end of this month, I had a storm system kind of timed out. And I wanted to look and see if there was still that severe, yeah, look at that, a little storm system, a little pulse right there on the 31st coming through. You see that little storm system there in the Gulf of Mexico? That's around the 31st coming through Central Florida. The only reason that that's interesting, if I'm honest with you, is because I had on my January calendar, I had that last day, that around that 31st, I had a storm threat in the calendar there. Around the 31st. So that's kind of, an area of low pressure that far south should give us the threat of some stronger storms. So that times out properly. It'll be interesting to see. And then, so that's our January calendar. If we look at the February calendar, and the GFS, I think, should go far enough. So we were looking at February 6th for another nasty setup. Don't really have anything. I'll show you the GFS in that time frame. There's a storm system north of us. That's the 5th. Nothing showing up in the, maybe that thing over Louisiana, Arkansas, but it doesn't look like anything crazy. That's the 7th. So for right now, the GFS isn't timing anything out, but we'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. Brian, Groundhog Day prediction potential. Based on the long-range model data, do you think it will be an early spring or 6 more weeks of the blasted cold winter weather? We are in Florida. Like, what is winter? You know? For the rest of the country, I don't know. I'm focused on hurricane season and our individual stuff. I just don't have time. I don't have time. I haven't even put on my March forecast yet. I need to do that today. As soon as I'm done with the morning show, I will work on the March forecast for you. But that's February. All right, we've got a pretty active February, frankly. You know, with plenty of little opportunities. And I would also add, you recall the big chill in Christmas? That's it right there, the 14th, 15th, and 16th. That's the big Christmas chill. So, yeah. All right, any questions, comments, concerns? Ping, how much time we have, buddy? 4:20. 4 minutes, 20 seconds. Very good. All right. So, any questions, comments, concerns? Any questions, comments, concerns? Donna says, looks like magnificent weather for my baby boy's wedding, February 18th. Baby boy's wedding. Listen, my baby boy, my first, is about to turn 5. The wedding's the 18th? Yeah, it looks to be pretty nice. Looks to be pretty nice weather. My baby boy's going to turn 5 soon. Before I know it, I'll be marrying him off, huh? Good gravy. Likelihood of another freeze? Samantha, all I could tell is patterns. The severity of the patterns is outside of the realm of what I can do. I can just kind of eyeball patterns and that's it. But I would say, you know, Bruce, I was wondering if you were uniquely going to pick up on that. I would say that, you know, we've got plenty of winter though, so why not have another freeze at some point, right? And February does look to be a little chilly, so there's that. All right? Any questions, comments, concerns, anything? Do you have any questions, comments, concerns? Complaints? You want to complain in the weather department? Oh yeah, come say hi. The one and only Christina Watkins coming to say hi.
No. Hi, good morning.
We were just talking about long-range forecast because they want to see this, the March calendar that I haven't made a graphic yet for.
I'm just waiting for the forecast next year for the wedding.
Oh yeah. When's the wedding?
It'll be the first weekend of April of next year.
Okay, so you're gonna have to wait until like December, January for that.
I need you to hurry up. Hi, Miss Beverly. Hi, Miss Joanne. Hi, Miss Jan. Hey, Mr. Chris. What's up, y'all?
Oh,
good
man.
morning.
You know what I'm just realizing? I'm just realizing I've got showers for my son's birthday party.
Oh, no. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. It's inside at that gym thing anyway.
Off the payroll when they marry or they get a job.
That's it, man. That's as I'm watching my paychecks, like, I have how much left?
Lord.
Jeez.
I know.
I mean, they tell you need to put away for college.
Yeah.
And that's about slurping it up, daycare and
part.
college.
Have a wonderful Sunday, y'all.
Bye, my dear.
Bye.
To you as well. Thank you for hanging out for Coffee Talk. Listen, be nice. I had somebody tweet me this morning, and I love it. It's hilarious. He tweeted and he said, don't know who your tailor is, but you should fire him. Get suit jacket that fits. What? First off, Grumpy Pants Jim, you took the time to send a schmucky tweet. Ebony, by the way, responded to me. Well, she didn't respond. Our assistant news director said, whenever you upset me, I'm going to ask Jim to @ you. But I'm going to teach him how to do it properly. Outed. Love you, Ebony. But anyway, don't waste any energy to be a putz. Be nice. Just be a good person. Jim went out of his way to tell me that I looked bad. Don't do that. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Would you? I don't care. I mean, it doesn't impact me at all. I just have to laugh. But let us, our little Coffee Talk group, be better, okay? Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you all so much for hanging out. We will see you all